my people. I hope you are well wherever you are. Today is Easter Monday 2024, and we are so grateful that Christ has risen and He has given us life. We give praise unto His holy name. Today, I would like to introduce myself to you once again. I am Nancy Wamboi, the director at Kakeo Farm, which is located in Thika, in Murang'a County. Today we have come to visit one of our happy farmers. We have come to see how her trees are doing since she bought them from us. And we are so excited to visit this farm because we can see how vibrant the trees have been. We've been welcomed here by our mom, who is Shosho.
Kwa majina naitwa Pauline Njoki Githua. Tuko Murang'a County, Kadara Division, Mungaria location, Rwathe Village. Watu wa kutoka kampuni inaitwa Kakeo walikuja kunitembelea kwa sababu ni wao wananiuzia hii miti ya hash. Walikuja kuona vile mimi nalima na wakaona matunda iko na ni matunda mazuri. Mimi nataka kuambia vijana wote wale wanakaa kwa ploti, wale wengine wanakaa na shamba, walime kwa sababu hii avocado iko na pesa nyingi. Ikiwa ni pisi moja unaweza kuuza shilingi 10 na mti moja unazaa matunda kama 1000. Nafurahia hii upandaji wa avocado, na mimi nitaendelea hata nikiwa mzee namna hiyo. Sitaki kuomba watoto wangu, ni wao mimi nawapatia kwa sababu niko na pesa, niko na miti mingi.
Tuko na huyu mrembo ako hapa. Huyu ni msichana wa huyu Shosho, na yeye ndiye analetea Shosho hizi matunda kutoka Kakeo Farm, na ataendelea atuelezee vile alijua Kakeo Farm na vile hiyo safari imekuwa kutoka wakati alinunua miti ya kwanza, kwa sababu amekuwa akikuja ananunua, anapanda, anarudia zingine. Kwa hivyo atatuelezea kwa ufupi vile alikuja kutujua na vile hii safari imekuwa na mahali yako kwa sasa.
Thank you so much. We welcome you once again at Rwathe Village, Kandara in Murang'a County. My name is Mother Jerry Githua, and I have my mom here. I'm an investor in the shamba, but mom is the CEO and of course the director of the shamba. I got to know about Kakeo. We had come to Karagaita with our own mission with my hubby, and then I was going around Karagaita. We came across Kakeo Farm. We got interested because we were interested in doing hash avocados, and we got into the shamba and it was wonderful. We got very friendly people, very welcoming, and they were able to explain to us right at the first site how hash trees are done, how they are planted, and everything we needed to hear about it. And it happened that we needed to change over the farming at our village because now mom was alone, retired, there was no child. Here was living with her, and we needed to undo the previous farming of maize and everything, and it was easier for us to do hash avocados, and we got the solution at Kakeo Farm. Very friendly people, friendly directors, and we called and we were welcomed. That was the beginning of our journey.
You came to Kakeo Farm.
Yes.
You saw the farm, the demonstration farm,
Yes.
and then we took you to the nursery.
Yes.
What did you find at the nursery level?
Wow. I had never seen such a nursery with more than, I think, an estimate of 5,000 hash trees, all of them doing well in different stages. And they all looked nice and healthy, if I may say. And we got interested. And we started now the journey of how to prepare the land. Of course, they explained to us how to till the land, how to do the preparation for the planting, and we booked our first 40 trees.
Could you remember when you bought your first seedlings from Kakeo Farm?
About 3 years ago, that is 2021.
Oh,
Yes.
lovely. Actually, yeah. 2021 is actually when we started this project of doing the seedlings, because our farming started in the year 2020. And after we had done our demonstration farm, that is when we realized there was a gap in the market for seedlings. And therefore, we decided to come in and close that gap. So after you bought your seedlings from Kakeo Farm, of course, you have said that we guided you on how to plant and all the good agricultural practices. And when you came now to your farm to bring the seedlings to Shosho, were you able to explain to her or to let her know about the practices that we had guided you?
Yes, when we got here with our first 40 trees, we were explained that you need to do 2 by 2 feet and then deep 2, and then we got manure, or you put 2 buckets of manure, and then you plant your seedling and you water your seedlings, and the results are wonderful and they were awesome. After the first 40 trees, then Mom got so much interested. In fact, she became now the pusher of, like, we need to do some more others, and the rest is history. We've done several, and the results at Kakeo Farm, it's wonderful because number one, you get authentic seedlings. So you don't get mixed up seedlings where you don't know the results, how they'll come out, but they are the seedlings, and you have trust in them because the seedlings are wonderful. Yes.
Great. So when you planted your seedlings, maybe you can tell us some of the challenges, if there were any, that you got along the way, and what was your success rate?
Not as such challenges, but I remember at around 2021 and 2022, there was this too much dry season at first. So that was the major challenge because of the climatic changes. But Mom went on very, very hardworking, and of course the support of the village people. She was able to water the seedlings, and we got about 97% or 96% success rate in our first planting.
Thank you so much. So far now your trees are 3 years. If you are comfortable to tell us approximately how many fruits do you get from the trees, the ones you planted first?
Okay. What I may say is that after 2 years, they start now, the fruit starts coming out, and maybe at first they may not be as many as possible, around 100, but at 3 years, you're able to get a minimum of 500 fruits from one tree to 1,000 or even beyond. And you can just imagine selling 10 shillings for 1,000. That's about 10,000. So if you have 10 of them, 10 trees, that's at 100,000. Yes. So it's a good farming to do.
Wow, that is beautiful. So are you telling us that right now your mother, who is the beneficiary of the work that you are doing together with her, are you telling us that now she's able to sustain herself with the number of trees that you have planted so far?
Certainly, she's able to sustain herself. I think, if I may say, from previous employment with the government and everything, it's fulfilling. Yes.
Wow.
It's beyond actually so many things.
Great.
Yes.
So, what would you say? Would you recommend someone to come to Kakeo Farm to buy seedlings? What would you tell the potential farmers?
It is the way to go. Not just recommending, but they walk with you along the journey. They're able to take you to the shamba, explain to you. They have a sample shamba of how to do it, and it's a practical place to go and learn about planting of hash trees. So anytime, all the time, Kakeo.
Thank you. And just before we wind up, how far is Kakeo Farm from the main road, and how accessible is it?
It's about from Brupost Hotel, that is at Thika, less than 5 kilometers. So it's very, very accessible for anyone who would want to visit the farm. But certainly it's more reliable than just visiting the farm, because you can order from where you are, and you are sure they'll give you good seedlings, healthy seedlings, and they can get you to any corner of Kenya, and I also want to believe across Africa.
Riu ni tugucenjia ruga tuthie kwi ruga ya mama nigetha twaririe andu aria mateithanagia na cucu guku mucii kumuteithiriria wira uyu ni mekwigweta na matwire uria mateithagiriria cucu kuruta wira
tuteithanagia na cucu haha tuhandaga makorobia nituhandite makorobia tuonete matutwarite wega koguo no njokie ngatho gwĩ kambuni cianyu. Thank you. Nani njĩtagwo Moses Wainaina, ndutana mũtumia ũyũ kũtũhera kũhanda mĩtĩ, cũcũ agatũrehera tũkahanda na nĩtuonete nĩ yũkĩte ĩ mĩega. Mũtĩ nĩumaga makĩria pieces 500, cũcũ akĩona mbeca cia gũtũrĩha na tũgakena.
We are also going to invite a co-partner in this venture, just to tell us his experience so far, because I believe they've been working together with the wife, and therefore he will introduce himself and tell us his experience along this journey. Welcome.
Thank you. My name is Anthony Simiyu. I've been a witness of this venture and this activity from the onset when Martha and I went to Kakeo Farm to get the first seedlings. I've been there, I've seen everything, and what I can say is that it's a worthy cause. It's a cause to be emulated anywhere and elsewhere. I've been so much impressed with my mother-in-law. At her age, I always feel encouraged. I get out of here, I'm so happy. You can look at her strength, her courage at her age, doing all this. I've been a witness where from the farm she has been even lending to my sweetheart here. So I can say she does not have, or there is nowhere you'll expect her to expect some support from the children or from other people. She manages everything on her own, and she's good.
Is this something that you can recommend to other people, both young and old?
Well, I think to answer that best, I can say we had a trip to Oloitoktok with Martha one time. The weather in Oloitoktok is a bit harsh compared to this side and where I come from in Moisbridge. But we witnessed a whole about 20-acre farm planted with hash, and they were doing very well. We were told, we inquired and we were told it belongs to one of the prominent people in the country. So what am I trying to say is that if it can be tried, and it is tasted actually somewhere in Loitoktok, what about in Kisii, in Moisbridge? It's something I've been talking to my parents, and I'm happy that actually they have bought the concept and they have started planting the trees. We took some for a trial. We took some 50 trees, seedlings to them, and actually they are doing well. By the end of the year, we expect to see some good improvement or some encouraging results. And I can only encourage other farmers to try this. They can visit Kakeo Farm in Thika, Karagaita. They will be actually taken through the whole steps, be trained on how to start this farming.
Thank you so much. We truly appreciate your honest view on Kakeo Farm and on the products that we are putting out here. it's important to let our potential farmers know that Kakeo Farm is a certified nursery by both HCD and KEFIS, and therefore whatever business we are doing is authentic and we are not taking farmers for a ride. We really want to ensure that we empower people so that the bottoms up economy becomes practical, so that even if it is a shosho in the village and she has 5 trees, or a young person who has just finished school and can get a little piece of land from the parents, he or she can be able to plant 5 or 10 Hass avocado trees, and those trees can be able to sustain him, especially for his basic needs. We want to get poverty out of our nation and out of our people. An acre should comfortably hold 150 seedlings, and so 150, a half should hold about 70 or thereabouts. We normally recommend a distancing of 5 meters between trees, and therefore you have heard for yourselves. Please visit us at Kakeo Farm. It is 4 kilometers from Blue Post, and the roads are accessible. Whether it's raining or not, you can be able to access our nurseries. Please visit us, and do not let this season go down to waste. Our numbers are 0759 488 111. You can also go to our YouTube channel, Kakeo Farm. We have done several other videos. You can go there and see where we started, and therefore you'll be able to understand where we have come from and where we are to date. Thank you so much.